The time is 7:21 p.m. Good evening. The news headline: Buhari government foolishly trying to paint our peaceful UN protest black, cause friction between Yoruba and Igbo. Akintoye. The leadership of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, NINAS, has condemned a statement by the Nigerian presidency linking the ongoing Million-Man Freedom March to the agitations of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Members of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination has stormed the United Nations headquarters in New York on Tuesday and Wednesday, urging world leaders to facilitate the conduct of a referendum in Nigeria. The coalition of agitators for self-determination consists of Southerners and Middle Belt people under Ilana Omo Oodua, Lower Niger Congress, and the Middle Belt movement led by Professor Banji Akintoye, Tony Nnadi, and Yusuf Turaki, respectively. The Nigerian government, in reaction, attacked Yoruba Nation agitators, saying they cannot be taken seriously as long as they associate with the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which it accused of committing many atrocities. A statement signed by presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu on Wednesday read sparsely for Nigerian diaspora groups to use the world's largest platform, the United Nations General Assembly, to garner attention to their causes is not unexpected. It was however shocking to see Yoruba Nation advocates yesterday unequivocally throw their lot in with indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB is a designated terrorist organization. It has now publicly revealed a 50,000-strong paramilitary organization, the ESN. It regularly murders security services and innocent civilians with a significant uptick of violent attacks this year, and it is currently attempting to hold Nigerian state hostage with others to stay at home under threat of terror. Now, a recent statement issued by the leader of the NINAS, Professor Banji Akintoye, faulted Shehu Garba's words, stating that the group has no link with IPOB. Professor Banji Akintoye said that it is an unintelligent attempt to paint the peaceful demonstration black because it has succeeded in exposing to the world the ongoing genocide and fraud being perpetrated by the Fulani-controlled Nigerian government against the peoples of the South and Middle Belt region of the country through the imposed 1999 Constitution. In a statement signed by NINAS communication manager Maxwell Adeleye, Akintoye said that the march was organized to show the world the ordeal, the suffering and subjugation of the indigenous people of the South and middle of Nigeria in the hands of the Fulani-controlled government. Akintoye said that NINAS has nothing whatsoever in plans, principle, content to do with IPOB, stating that the Nigerian government should address all issues raised by the protesters rather than resorting to blackmail and peddling of fallacies, just like the spokesperson of the presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu had actually said that the Yoruba agitators should not associate with the IPOB because the IPOB had actually committed many atrocities, trying to relate them to them, trying to relate the Yoruba Nation agitators to the IPOB, that they are just trying to garner attention, and that they were actually was actually surprised, and the presidency actually as a whole were actually surprised that the Yoruba Nation are actually throwing in their lot in support with the indigenous people of Biafra, who are actually known for their significant uptick and their murders on security services and burning down of government properties and killing innocent civilians, and that they are currently attempting to hold Nigerian state hostages with others to stay at home under threat of terror, and that the Yoruba Nation joining them is actually a national threat, and that Yoruba Nation should actually separate or disassociate themselves with the IPOB, and that they should also stop the agitations that have been the million-man agitation at the United Nations in New York. And Professor Banji Akintoye had actually said that this was just a bad play, where he advised that rather than losing sleep and temper over the march, the Nigerian government should, without fear of further delay, declare Miyetti Allah a terrorist organization, has been demanded by NINAS, saying that the real terrorists in Nigeria are operating under the Miyetti Allah. Professor Banji Akintoye said that the members of the Miyetti Allah have killed scores and thousands of the people in the South and Middle Belt regions of Nigeria. He said that they have invaded hundreds of Nigeria and they have, brandishing dangerous weapons to kill them, maim and rape the people. He said the Nigerian government has done nothing to curtail these marauders. Rather than listen to the yearnings and aspirations of the people, the Buhari-led government has consistently waged the war against people who attempt to checkmate the menace of Miyetti Allah in the name of grazing of cows. The genocide and crimes against humanity being committed by Miyetti Allah means nothing to the Nigerian presidency, and the presidency has declared our governors in the South persona non grata for enacting laws to checkmate the murderous activities of the Miyetti Allah. Now, the government is attempting unintelligently to criminalize a peaceful organization like NINAS, Ilana Omo Oodua, Lower Niger Congress and Middle Belt Renaissance Movement for embarking on just a peaceful protest and shores of Nigeria where the guns and ammunition of the presidency cannot touch them. For the record, we wish to state very expressly and with all due respect to whatever they represent, that NINAS and its affiliate organizations, Ilana Omo Oodua, IOO, Lower Niger Congress LNC, Middle Belt Renaissance, MBRM, have nothing whatsoever to do with IPOB. We also want to put it on record that IPOB is not in any way involved in the ongoing march in New York. The IPOB banner you saw was obviously planted by agents of the Nigerian government masquerading as members of NINAS for photo shoots, which we have since unraveled and checkmated. We say to the presidency that the unintelligent attempts to cause frictions and divisions between the Yoruba people in the West and the Igbo people in the East is dead on arrival. They said that we shall continue to collaborate peacefully for the salvation of our people. Our appeal to the government, therefore, is to address issues raised in December 16, 2020 about the constitutional force majeure declared by NINAS. This appeal is necessary so that indigenous nationalities in the NINAS territories can peacefully negotiate for what they want without further delay. The time is around 29 p.m. Good evening. Thanks for listening.